The weather didn't exactly cooperate today, but the Toronto Argonauts got in another productive practice here at Alumni Stadium on the University of Guelph campus. Coach Dinwiddie's practice was structured and well organized, and he was very vocal about correcting anybody who jeopardized that. It was a terrific day for the defense in 12s. They absolutely stuffed the offense. But McLeod Bethel-Thompson and Nick Arbuckle had a fantastic day in Skelly, finding open receiver after open receiver. McLeod Bethel-Thompson using his veteran savvy and guile. He found a new target in Jeremy Davis, and they connected several times. Nick Arbuckle, meanwhile, used his knowledge of the system, finding Chandler Worthy wide open over the middle, who went in for a long touchdown, and Jalen Smith over the top. And both quarterbacks, while they're in a competition with one another, never really acted that way. And that was something that was a common theme throughout the practice, from unit to unit. You saw the two quarterbacks getting along, helping each other out, trying to get better as a team. It's something we saw in the kicking game as well. Boris Beatty and Tashiki Sato, both of them competing for that punting and kicking job, were each other's biggest fan as they competed with one another for coffin corner punts and field goals, and both looked fantastic. You also saw veterans like Dexter McCoyle talking to Enoch Mwamba after they were beat on a crossing route. They came to the sideline to discuss how it happened and how they could make sure it didn't happen again. And that was the same with Cresden Butler and Arjun Colhoun, both of whom are very experienced players. They got to the sideline and they wanted to talk about language, verbiage, how they would communicate better out on the field. The only real miscues of the day came from some unfortunate snaps from center. It was raining quite heavily at times, the ball got slippery, and sometimes that shotgun exchange just wasn't there. And as I left the stadium just a few minutes ago, the centers were still out on the field making sure they corrected that behavior. This is a team that is taking themselves very seriously, and they intend to challenge for the 2021 Grey Cup. Make sure you check out our podcast on Tuesday, where I will cover all of the information from this week's training camp so far. For X's and Argos, I'm Ben Grant from the University of Guelph.